There's a reason people stay on the marked trails. A reason they ignore the whispers in the wind and the shadows between the trees. But Mark wasn't one of those people. He believed everything had a logical explanation. He was about to be proven deathly wrong. He stopped abruptly. Over the sound of his own breathing, a faint, rhythmic humming echoed through the woods. It sounded like a forgotten nursery rhyme. Every instinct told him to turn back. Instead, he stepped off the path, following the melody deeper into the suffocating mist. The forest grew unnaturally quiet. No birds chirped, and the wind seemed to have died completely. There was only that distorted, persistent humming. He found the first marker near a gnarled oak tree. 3 stones, perfectly balanced on top of each other. An impossible formation in such a remote place. Then came the fabric, torn strips of yellowed cloth tied to low branches, fluttering like tiny ghosts in a wind that Mark couldn't feel. Night fell with a sudden, heavy weight. Mark clicked on his flashlight. The beam cut through the dark, revealing glimpses of movement just beyond the light. In a clearing that shouldn't have been there stood a cabin. It was partially collapsed, the wood rotting and black as if charred by time itself. The humming was loudest here. It pulsed from inside the structure, vibrating against the floorboards as Mark stepped through the threshold. A single wooden rocking chair sat in the center of the room, swaying back and forth with a rhythmic creak that matched the tune. On a dusty table sat an old tape recorder. Its reels were spinning slowly, emitting the distorted humming sound that had led him here. Mark reached out and clicked the stop button. Silence fell over the cabin, but it only lasted for a second. The humming didn't stop. It was still there, loud and clear, coming from the shadows directly behind his head. He turned slowly. Standing in the corner was a figure. It was tall, impossibly thin, with skin the color of a drowned man's belly. It mimicked the humming with mechanical precision. Then it shifted its tone. It wasn't humming anymore. It was calling out in Mark's own voice. Mark ran. He burst through the cabin door. The woods a blur of dark branches and blinding fog. He could hear it behind him, laughing with his voice. He reached the edge of a steep ravine. His foot caught a root, and the world tilted. As he fell, he saw the figure standing at the edge, looking down. The flashlight hit the ground first. Mark's cries were cut short. The forest returned to its silent, watchful state. If you're ever in the woods and hear a sound you can't explain, don't follow it. Don't follow it. It might just be looking for a new voice.